And,
Great, Arceus, this took too long.
yep, but we're finally here.
Storyteller Sora.
The
Yep.
weird one.
That was merely an illusion of me.
However, what
Oh,
you
hello,
destroyed
bullshit.
is merely an illusion of me.
So what? Another imitation.
He's really?
At this point in time, this is the final
Bullshit.
room where you want to edit your deck and everything else, because once you go through that door, there's no turning back.
Gorge, we'll just
It's a point of no return at that.
Riku, protect Naminé.
You don't mind?
Should I?
All right.
Alrighty. So, now's your time to, fix up your
Pray.
deck, save, take a breather, maybe get a drink. Like I
Don't you
did.
need one at the end of this?
Fuck all. Because once you go through that door, it's a moment of no, it's a point of no return. So. Thank you, I think. Alright, this is it. The final battle. I'm not quite ready. I want to go home. Man, as much as, I like remakes, but I don't particularly like the remake of this, bottle. Bottle? Really? Ugh.
Here in this
Battle,
world
I should say.
of nothingness.
I find the battle more intimidating in the GBA version. Because literally, you're fighting
Oh,
this...
this is dumb.
Yeah. Because literally, you're fighting this guy
As lightless
on a
oblivion
2D
devours
plane.
you.
Not to mention that in this remake, you're fighting him in a bright room. Boring. But in the GBA version, it was more interesting because you got to fight him in, like... how do I explain this? Like, in the darkness that actually had, like, it made it seem like you were soaring through the fucking skies in the night sky while you're fighting you're fighting this guy. And it was more atmospheric. That's even a fucking word. Anyway, this battle, you gotta take out the scythes first. Before you get a hold of Marluxia. Now, he does have some painful attacks, but, nothing that you can shrug off. As long as you have Curaga and Cura and some high-level cards, you can actually knock, some of the, attacks off.
Wait, how much health does he have?
The scythes have,
Oh, this the
a bar and a
scythes you're
half.
hitting.
Yeah. The body itself, I think, has like 5-6 bars of health.
Sorry, I thought you were I thought I was looking at the scythe health bars, and I thought they were his health bars.
Right. Anyway, once you get rid of the
Could you
scythes...
lethal frame this guy? Just curious.
No, you can't.
Oh, that's lame.
Yep. But as long as you have the Roxas card, you should be okay. I didn't use it on the scythes because the scythes are easy to take out. It would have been a complete waste. And yeah, he does move around, so gotta be wary of that. Now, in some cases, he'll throw out 3 rose petals at you that will attack. Just wait for the rose petals to attack, and then you can counter it to get rid of the rose petals, you know, the rose petals that way.
No good. No good.
And just like that, Marluxia is almost done.
Yeah, this seems like a really dull fight.
It really
even-
is. Like,
Kingdom Hearts
even-
1 had a better fight.
even for a remake, this, you know, battle was disappointing. Like I mentioned before, the Kingdom
Okay,
Hearts,
was that
the
after the final
GBA
battle,
version,
or is there more?
the GBA
Looks like there's
version,
more.
the GBA version actually had, you know, the boss from the GBA version was more intimidating than this version. But however, exclusive to this remake, we actually get one more round of Marluxia.
Good.
Doomed to the darkness.
And let me just
fight
tell
just seemed
you,
like it was
it is one epic fucking battle.
Well,
This
there's
is the
still
one
more
in
battle
Final
to
Mix
go.
too, right?
Huh?
Oh, never mind. I still like his Final Mix fight the best.
Oh boy.
But, you know, this phase of Marluxia actually has some interesting moves, and I'll explain them as we go along. But for the entirety of this battle, Marluxia is stationary. He has high-level cards, he can actually use the slides very faster than you, so, you know, if you have
Well, this
attack
looks like to be the
bracer,
perfect
equip
lethal
that.
frame battle, honestly.
Not really, because of the fact that he uses, yeah, like, you see how fucking fast he used those fucking cards? If I were to use lethal frame,
0.
pretty much, Doom. What that does is that you have to attack, you know, you have to counter his
Yeah.
cards. Otherwise, that's an instant game over. If
Sounds
you know,
about
if the
normal
countdown
with
reaches
cards.
0, you die. That's it. Good day to you, sir. And that attack. It scatters your cards all
Oh,
over the
did-
place and you have to chase him.
Did he really just do that? Did they vanish?
No, they don't vanish, thankfully, but you do have to pick them up if you want to, you know, counter his slides.
Ay, oy. That... Okay, I can see that being for a final boss, I'll admit that. But that's just unfair.
It's interesting, though, you know, along with his Doom slides, you know, it's very interesting. Also, during that,
I like how
you know,
he just
that's
told you what to do.
pretty much.
Yeah, I really hope...
Like, break the curse with your cards. Like, thanks, bro.
Thank you. Oh, does that answer your
Alright,
question,
please.
Kits?
What was that?
Can you glide in battle? Does that answer it?
Yes, yes, I saw it. Though, how many cards does he have?
A lot.
Looking
Endless.
at... Oh. Sorry, it's
Like,
me
if that just
thinking
destroyed
that...
some of your cards.
Well,
I'm
as
sorry,
I was
what
saying,
was
it's
that
me
question?
thinking...
But I think that
Go.
just destroyed some of your cards.
Omni Laser.
Break it, bruh. You should have played just like to break it.
Or pull it out of 0 real quick.
Yeah, could do that. Also, you can use your friend cards to break the cards, of course.
Your heart shall be judged.
Alrighty. But you know, not much I can really tell you about this final boss, you know. This was
It's
actually...
boring.
Oh, I mean, when I... Okay, look. Would you rather have this boss battle or just leave it at the boss battle that we just took out last?
No, don't get me wrong. This battle has the ability to be epic, for lack of a better term, but it just seems underwhelming. Especially when you compare it to Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, where this, basically you're fighting a god at that point.
I don't know. I still prefer the
Nice aim.
yeah, still prefer
Well,
Final Mix.
that was just to break the slide. It had nothing to do with aiming. But as you were saying, Evan,
I said I still prefer the Final Mix version of this fight, or of his fight. It's just so much better.
well, finish it off, Donald.
Wow.
Oh, what a way to go. That sucks.
Power of the Zero card, people.
When played properly.
And that's it. That's Marluxia.
See, I really hope they do something with him, because it gives off this idea that he was like nearly as powerful as like Etsum or something, or Xemnas, and yet there's just so little to him.
That's probably more explained through the Days game.
No, like Gary said, Days doesn't explain him at all.
Well, there's also the point, I've said this, I know I've said this before, but in Kingdom Hearts 3, or not Birth by Sleep, Dream Drop Distance, most, not all, most of the organization members found themselves reborn, even though Sora beat the crap out of them.
Already
Yep.
checked. Marluxia and Larxene are nowhere to be found.
Nope.
Lock that door.
But that's it. That's it for Marluxia. Part of Organization 13. As well as the entirety of Castle Oblivion.
More like Organization 10.
Riku?
Not Riku. I'm a fake. I can't remember why I was created or where or when.
So yeah, I guess you can really say that, once Riku has really found out the truth about him being fake, he's actually taking it pretty hard.
Memories are not real.
Goofy, think what you just asked. Can you really fix an empty shell?
Well, to be fair, they're not entirely sure.
I'll deal.
Yeah, what is he actually gonna do?
Wait!
At this point, I think he just ends up guarding Castle Oblivion.
You are you, and nobody else. You have your own heart inside you. Those feelings and memories are yours, and yours alone. They're special.
Sora, you're a good guy. I don't have to be real to see how real your feelings are. That's good enough.
I guess he's just gonna wander Castle Oblivion forever?
Riku!
Well, there is a great secret hidden in this castle.
Riku.
Back to the task at hand. We're now gonna have our memories fixed.
Not remembering something doesn't really
Yay.
mean that it's gone.
What do you mean?
When you remember one thing, that leads to remembering another. And then another, and then another. Our memories are connected. Many pieces are linked together.
Chain of memories.
That makes
Yep.
up each of us.
You get it
You don't
now?
actually erase any memories. Just take apart the links and rearrange them. You still have all your memories.
So you can put them back together?
Yes, but first,
Guess what that
undo the
means
chains of the
exactly.
memories I made on my own. After
They
I
forget
get
everything
back,
that happened in Chain of
gather
Memories.
the memories
Pretty
scattered
much.
across each of your hearts, and then reconnect them.
Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da.
It might
Pointless.
take some time.
Basically, the only Jiminy's journal was erased, so there's no record of what happened in Kingdom Hearts 1 or in Castle Oblivion minus one sentence.
Alright.
A thank
We all really
nominee.
trust you.
Yep. We'll actually get to that in the next scene,
Wait a second.
actually.
You said you'd have to undo
And to
the
continue
memories
that,
you made.
That's where coded comes in. Something goes wrong, horribly wrong. They
Yes.
create a machine to
You
get that
won't
to
be
the
able to
data
remember
within the
everything.
journal. Nominate put herself in the
About what
journal.
happened.
Yeah.
You know, you beat me to a punch
even
because
you?
what I was gonna say, once
sorry.
you know Jiminy
It's
says,
really
I'll
bad,
just write
kid.
in big notes. I'll just write a big note in my journal stating "thank nominee," which then leads to Kingdom Hearts RE code to make an already convoluted
So-
plot more convoluted because fuck off, Square Enix.
You can lose your memories of this castle and reclaim your old ones. Or keep your memories here.
Like we didn't need a
And
game
give up the memories that
based
you've lost.
behind one fucking sentence.
Do I have to choose?
Yes.
Not like they can choose his path for him.
Make me like I was.
Oh. Okay.
Don't be a bitch, Nominee.
Nobody needs to keep a bunch of memories that aren't real, right? You want to remember all of the people.
Yeah, this kind of made
who are
me
really important
dislike
to you.
Nominee a bit, just the way that she was,
Anybody.
you know, saying these things
Who
right
keeps
here.
that?
It's just like, wow, really?
Well, to be fair, she's been alone her entire life when basically she was created, which was
Yeah, but
about,
at
if
the
my
same
memory
time,
serves,
like,
about the beginning of Kingdom Hearts 1.
not very long. Like, in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah.
To remember again, we have to keep in that.
Yes. It's going to take a little time, but I'll take care of you.
Gosh, when we wake up, we won't remember who you are anymore.
But how are we gonna thank you?
Don't worry about that.
Okay, I've gotta go, guys. I'm sorry.
Not a problem.
It will say
See you guys around.
nominate.
Yep.
User disconnected from your channel.
Makes me feel better.
Well, as abrupt as that was,
Good
just
night,
like
then,
the ending of
Nominee.
this game.
Good night, Goofy.
Now,
You
Kia.
too, Sora.
Okay.
Or go
But,
sleep in a pod like a bitch.
Pretty much.
All of this may have started with a lie, but I really am glad that I can meet you, Sora.
Yeah. Me
Like,
too.
seriously,
When I
we
finally
didn't
found you,
need to
and even
go
when I remembered
through
your name, I was happy.
the same worlds that we revisited from,
I felt
you know,
then,
the first game,
that was no
just so
lie.
we can get introduced to Nominee and the Organization
Yeah.
13. There's there's so many ways that you would introduce Organization
No, not
13.
goodbye.
Like, you know,
When I
358
wake
over
up,
2
I'll
days.
find you.
You know, that wasn't a
And then
bad
there'll
way
be
to
no
introduce,
lies.
you know, the
We'll be
Organization
friends for
13.
real.
You got to play as a member
Promise me,
in Organization
Nominee.
13. You got to learn more about
You're
them.
going to forget
But
making that promise.
just the way it was
Memories
played out
comes
here,
apart.
it was
The
just
links will still
executed
be there,
poorly.
right? So the memory of our promise will always be inside me.
And
somewhere.
Remake just doesn't, you know,
I'm
do
sure.
much justice, you know, despite having,
Yeah, you're right.
you know, actual dialogue,
Okay,
you
it's a
know,
promise.
from the voice
I mean, it's good.
actors.
It's nice to see it
Until
on a
later.
3D plane, but at the same time, it feels kind of like very, very, very long and drawn out.
It is. It really is.
A promise. Huh. Sora, some of your memories links are deep in the shadows of your heart, and I won't be able to find them. But don't worry. You made another promise to someone who you could never replace. She is your light. The light within the darkness. Remember her, and all the memories lost in the shadows of your heart will come into the light.
Another promise.
Look at the good luck charm. I changed its shape when I changed your memory. But when you thought of her just once, it went back to the way it was.
Time to have a good night rest.
Cheers.
And this is another scene that actually plays in the GBA version, 3D graphics and all. There's no voice acting, but, it's pretty impressive to see. Not to mention that, when the credits do play, it does play simple and clean.
There's Riku. And there she is, Sora. In all her,
There
like,
she is.
10-year-old glory.
Hello, Kairi.
Kyrie! My friends. Naminé?
Don't worry. You might forget about me. But with
Sure.
our promise, I can come back.
A promise is a promise.
Yes. One day the light, it will be ours and it will bring us together. Till then, I'll be in your heart.
Right.
And that's it for Kingdom Hearts RE Chain of Memories. For Sora, anyway. We still got Riku to go through.
Wait, what? I thought we were done.
Yep. No, we still got Riku to go through.
Son of a bitch.
But I won't record any of, Riku's story because, like I mentioned in the first part of Chain of Memories, I do want to get into L.A. Noire. So, L.A. Noire, blah. Blah, 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 blah. L.A. Noire will be next after this playthrough.
This is a good song.
I really do love this song, man. Hearing this song, on the GBA, it was like, wow. It wasn't even bad quality at all, despite being on the GBA.
But there was no voice acting. They had to
There's
save
no
all
voice
the space
acting.
for this song.
Pretty much. Pretty much. But, your overall thoughts?
It was okay. I mean, I'm maybe spoiled because I was introduced, I did play a little bit of 1 when it came out, but I was fully introduced to 2. And that kind of ruined every other Kingdom Hearts game for me.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Kingdom Hearts 2 is a magnificent
I played
game.
2 and I was like, this is amazing! Oh my god, game of the year, best game ever, holy shit, the combat's fucking amazing, the story is great, oh my god, the world, the graphics, everything. It's so good. And then I saw the other games and I was like, eh. Whatever.
And I'll say, again, I got introduced to Chain of Memories as my first Kingdom Hearts game. And at the time, I thought it was great. It was a good game. I had a lot of fun with it. Building up my decks, just overall just having a good time with it. But playing it again and recording it for this channel, there's a reason why I don't go back to this game very often. And, like I mentioned in this world alone of Castle Oblivion, there are far better ways to introduce Organization 13, and this is just no way to introduce them. Did we really need a game, that's basically cut and paste from Kingdom Hearts 1 to introduce us to a new group of people? Did we honestly need that?
Yeah. Although I do kind of like this credit sequence.
It does. I really do. I like it too. It's very touching to see all the characters that you come across, interacting with each other and whatnot. It's really great. It practically is the same on the GBA version as well.
Huh.
But yeah, there's a reason why I don't really go back to this game, but, when I first played it, not a bad game. It's a great introduction of Kingdom Hearts to me. But playing it again, no, I'm sorry. I would not turn to play this. Like, the only reason why I would go back to playing this game is when I have to record for Riku. And that's not going to be anytime soon. I will tell you that much right now.
Still waiting.
Yep. Kairi is still waiting for Sora. And hey,
To be honest, I hope in 3 that they actually let her fight.
yeah. It'd be really interesting to see how Kairi plays out. Because they don't do that at all in not Birth by Sleep, Dream Drop Distance, but, ugh.
We don't know who that guy is yet, as of this game anyway.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I like how they cut it like right as he turns around.
Oy. But that's it. That's Kingdom Hearts RE Chain of Memories as Sora. Like I said, I will get around to recording Riku, but I'm going to do things more differently because, for the most part, Riku's gameplay is exactly the same as Sora's. So we will not see the entirety of 36 parts of Riku. For the most part, it's going to be 6 parts. Because I'm only going to be showing off, the plot of each world, one battle of each world, as well as the boss battles. And then, that's it. That's pretty much it. But to be fair, Riku's plot is more interesting than Sora's. Nice rhyme there. But that's it.
That's it. What is it over? Oh,
Yep.
trophy! No escape. Aw, yes. Fucking love this theme.
It is an amazing theme. It really is.
It is. All the
Slide's
feels.
most often used, lethal frame, 57 times.
God damn it. That was a 17-hour playthrough. God damn.
Yep.
Like, and you even skipped some rooms, like, while playing.
Yep.
Like, that's
Yep.
nuts.
But once you complete Sora's story, you actually unlock Riku's story, which is called Kingdom Hearts Reverse Rebirth.
Sounds awkward.
It is. But like I said, I will not be getting into that anytime soon. Next up on this channel will be LA Noire for the PC.
Wee-hoo.
So, hope you're all looking forward to that. And, Evan, thank you for coming along with me on this ride. Oh, God.
Yeah, good luck recording that solo and staying sane.
Yeah.
Like, recording over it, that is.
Yeah. But, it ain't right. But, with that said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm the Blue Hedgehog 2010.
Yeah, and I'm Evan, and that guy that left his bits.
Yep.